Gerald settled into his well-worn spot beneath Tower Bridge, the sun dipping low on the horizon. The tranquil murmur of the Thames embraced him, a familiar companion easing the day's weariness. As dusk painted the sky in soft strokes of orange and purple, he breathed in the cool air, crisp and tinged with the scent of salt and moss. The city buzzed above, but down here, time felt suspended, moments slipping through his fingers like the water tides. With a practiced hand, he cast his line into the river, feeling its tug against the current as he let his mind wander. Memories washed over him, laughter shared with his late wife, long afternoons spent dreaming of adventures yet to come. In the solitude of twilight, the world above faded, and Gerald found solace in the rhythmic lapping of water, his heart attuned to the stories held beneath the surface, waiting to be unveiled. As the sun dipped lower, casting long shadows across the water, Gerald found himself lost in thoughts of his late wife, Margaret. Her laughter still echoed in his mind, a melody intertwined with the gentle lapping of the Thames against the banks. They had shared countless evenings like this, each spent dreaming of adventures that never came to be. He remembered how they would sit side by side, fishing rods in hand, chatting about the future while the city buzzed obliviously above them. Her absence weighed heavily on him, but the river offered solace, a place where memories flowed freely. Each cast of his line felt like a conversation with her, a way to preserve the dreams they had woven together. Tonight, the air felt different, charged with a sense of yearning, as if the river itself remembered their shared hopes. With another sigh, he cast his line into the shifting waters, allowing the currents to guide both his thoughts and soul. Gerald leaned against the weathered railing, the cool evening breeze brushing against his weathered skin. He closed his eyes, allowing the rhythmic sound of the Thames to wash over him, stirring memories deep within his heart. Tales of the river flowed from his father's lips like the current itself, stories filled with fishermen who had once thrived beneath the iconic Tower Bridge. He remembered the excitement in his father's voice as he spoke of hidden treasures, of fish larger than dreams and secrets hidden in the depths. These stories had woven a tapestry of magic around the Thames, making each cast of the line an invitation to connect with the past. As Gerald opened his eyes, he felt a profound bond with the river, a guardian of countless narratives. It was not just water, it held the laughter of generations, weaving a legacy that made his solitary fishing spot feel like home. As the gentle lapping of the Thames underscored the fading light, Gerald felt a soft breeze kiss his weathered face. It was then that he heard it, a whisper curling through the air, mingling with the quiet rustle of leaves and the distant sounds of the city. Gerald, it called, his name barely perceptible yet hauntingly familiar. He froze, heart racing, straining to listen. The voice ebbed and flowed like the river itself, speaking of dreams and hearts that had once beat along the banks above. He closed his eyes, drawn into a world of memories woven by the waters. Each tale unfolded, a love letter never delivered, a final catch left to the depths, laughter of children splashing joyfully through time. Gerald was entranced, every word resonating within him, and he realized the voices of the river bore witness to life itself, beckoning him deeper into its timeless embrace. As Gerald closed his eyes, the soft whisper of the voice enveloped him, weaving through the twilight air. Each word was like a drop of water splashing against the surface, rippling with tales from beneath the river. Once a young woman tossed a love letter into the Thames, her heart heavy with unspoken words. It drifted along, destined never to be read, yet carried the weight of her longing. The image surfaced in Gerald's mind, an ethereal scene of longing and hope. He saw children laughing as they splashed in the shallows, their carefree joy echoing through time. Then came the vision of a fisherman, weary yet determined, reeling in a sizable catch against the backdrop of a vibrant sunset. Each story intertwined, forming a tapestry of lives once lived. Captivated, Gerald felt the essence of their dreams and sorrows, each whisper shaping the river's spirit, inviting him deeper into its embrace. As Gerald stood, moments of enchantment clinging to him like the twilight mist, a sudden tug on his fishing line jolted him from his reverie. Startled, he instinctively tightened his grip, his heart racing with a blend of excitement and curiosity. The rhythmic pull beneath the surface felt different. There was a weight to it, an energy that hinted at something extraordinary. With careful precision, he began to reel in his line, the world around him fading into the background as he focused on the struggle beneath the water. Finally, with a gentle flick, he brought his catch into the fading light. But instead of the familiar glimmer of fish scales, his eyes widened in bewilderment at the sight of an old, rusted key, tangled in the net. Baffled, Gerald examined the relic, tracing his fingers over its corroded surface. The voice he had heard earlier swelled in his mind, reminding him that the river held treasures far beyond what met the eye, urging him to uncover the mysteries hidden within its depths. Gerald turned the rusted key over in his palm, its texture cold and rough against his skin. A wave of intrigue washed over him as he pondered its origin. Who had lost it, and why had it been cast into the Thames? The rippling waters whispered secrets he had long ignored, reminding him that treasures often come in unexpected forms. As he listened, the melodic voice drifted back, urging him to realize that this key was far more than mere metal. It was a gateway to stories long forgotten. His heart raced with the possibilities. The key could unlock memories, not just from his life, but from all those who had intertwined with the river's current. What doors had it once opened? With each thought, Gerald felt a deeper connection to the past, a subtle awakening that ignited a yearning in his chest. The embarkation of a new adventure loomed before him, and for the first time in years, he felt truly alive. With a mixture of excitement and trepidation coursing through him, Gerald clutched the key tightly in his weathered palm. The whispering voice, now more insistent, seemed to echo with newfound urgency, urging him to venture beyond the familiar banks of the Thames. He felt the weight of the moment, a crossroads between the comfortable life he had known and the unknown mysteries that beckoned. He glanced back at the water, its surface shimmering under the twilight sky, and made the choice to step into the world above. Each step toward Tower Bridge felt monumental, the bustling sounds of the city growing louder, mingling with his restless thoughts. The bridge, standing tall and proud, loomed before him like a guardian of secrets. With every stride, he sensed that this was not merely an exploration of the physical world, but a journey into the depths of his own heart. The key, warm against his skin, felt like an invitation to unlock the stories that still lingered in the shadows. With a deep breath, Gerald stepped away from the tranquil embrace of the Thames, the soft lapping of the water fading behind him. The path leading to Tower Bridge blurred in his mind as the city's vibrant chaos unfolded around him. Traffic humming, laughter ringing out from nearby pubs, and the distant echo of footsteps on cobblestone. Each step felt like a heartbeat, pulsing with the rhythm of countless lives intertwining. The grandeur of the bridge loomed ahead, its arches stretching towards the sky, adorned with stories of those who had crossed before him. Gerald felt a sense of purpose rising within, a tether to the memories of the past mingling with those of the present. As the cool breeze tousled his gray hair, he couldn't shake the feeling that the key in his pocket was more than metal. It was a bridge connecting him to the tales he hoped to uncover. Excitement surged through him, propelling him forward into the embrace of the unknown. Gerald stood beneath the grand archways of Tower Bridge, heart pounding with a mix of trepidation and excitement. The cool evening air wrapped around him, thick with the whispers of lives lived and stories long forgotten. He clutched the old key tightly, feeling its rusted surface against his palm, a relic of the past urging him forward. As he looked up, city lights flickered like stars above, illuminating the bridge's majestic structure, echoing laughter and conversations from unseen strangers. Each sound felt significant, as if the bridge itself was a guardian of countless tales, each person crossing above carrying hopes, dreams, and hidden sorrows. In that moment, time seemed to fold in on itself, merging his own memories with those of the city. Gerald realized he wasn't just an observer. He was part of a larger tapestry woven through the generations, a mosaic of stories intertwined like the currents of the Thames below. Gerald stood beneath the archways of Tower Bridge, the key resting heavily in his palm. The soft whispers surrounding him swirled with the echoes of a time long past, drawing him into a world of memories. What could this key unlock, he wondered. Was it a door to a forgotten place, or perhaps a treasure trove of stories, both his and those of others who had walked this path before him. The thoughts of his beloved wife flooded his mind, their dreams woven into the very fabric of this city. He remembered her laughter mingling with the water's flow, their shared hopes drifting like leaves on the Thames. In that moment of stillness, Gerald felt the weight of the past transform into something liberating. He was reminded that the essence of life lies not only in the moments he cherished, but also in embracing the memories of those who came before. As he stood there, he understood that every key has its story, just as every current in the river carries whispers of lives intertwined. The whispers around Gerald grew louder, cascading through the air like the soft murmur of the Thames. Each syllable felt like a gentle caress, urging him to confront the ghosts he had carried for so long. Memories flooded back, his beloved wife's laughter, the dreams they shared, the moments they had woven together like threads in a tapestry. He closed his eyes, allowing the weight of those memories to settle in his heart as he acknowledged the pain of their absence. It was a bittersweet acceptance, as he realized that to truly live, he must embrace both the joy and sorrow intertwined in his past. The echoes of laughter and whispers of lost hopes danced around him, reminding him of the profound connections that transcended time. In that moment of clarity, Gerald understood that each life, like the river, is an ever-flowing narrative, interconnected and rich with stories waiting to surface beneath the bridge. As Gerald stood beneath the towering archways of the bridge, the whispers enveloped him, guiding his thoughts toward a profound realization. In that moment of stillness, a wave of clarity washed over him. He understood that life isn't just a series of isolated events. It is an intricate tapestry where every thread weaves into another's story. The echoes of laughter, the sorrows of lost love, and the dreams of countless souls flowed through him like the current of the Thames. Each life, he realized, contributes to a larger narrative, a collective memory that transcends time. With the key in his hand, Gerald felt both heavy and light. His own experiences, his late wife's laughter, the dreams they shared, were integral parts of this eternal flow. Embracing his memories, he found solace in the notion that life continues, that every whisper beneath the bridge serves as a reminder of the interconnectedness of all stories, including his own.